But right now, let's celebrate some good work by our South African police service. And so members of the SAPS have been honoured for their efforts in combating crime. More than 500 police officials gathered at Sun City in Rustenburg in the northwest for the National Police Excellence Awards. Let's take a look at this package and then we'll chat to the recipients.
These police officials gathered to celebrate their hard work.
Thank you, General. We are very proud of our own.
Lieutenant Colonel Utukile Mupedi, who has been serving in the South African Police Service for 27 years, says being a police officer is life-changing.
Since I became a police officer, my life changed. I was able to be disciplined, as my work needs a person who's disciplined, a person who can think, a person who can go extra mile.
Meanwhile, at the awards, dedicated police officials from different provinces were honored.
It's a team effort. Without the team, we would not have achieved what we have achieved.
Going forward in the future, it motivates me to, when working the cases, go beyond extra mile.
It encourages me to encourage my team as well to even do more with winning these awards. It encourages me to do better every time.
Police leadership says it is important to thank members for their selfless service.
National Excellence Awards are a platform meant for us as management and the organization at large to express our appreciation for what the members do on a day-to-day basis. They sacrifice their personal time.
Those who attended the event were entertained with music and dance. The annual Police Excellence Awards are celebrated for the 4th time this year. The aim? To honor and motivate the men and women in blue who serve the country with dedication. Silwane Kgabo, SABC News, Sun City in Rustenburg.
So, as you just saw, the SAPS holding its 4th annual National Excellence Awards at Sun City. The awards honouring, recognising the extraordinary efforts of employees of the SAPS. And so, in studio, we've got two of the winners. Lieutenant Colonel van Wyk for the category winner, Visible Policing Employee of the Year. And the Man of the Year winner, Sergeant Kgabo Ronny Ramara. So good to have both of you, and congratulations.
Thank you for having us.
It's an absolute pleasure. One thing I have to, however, tell viewers, I was joking with our officers off air, saying they look as nervous as I would look if I'd finished a bottle of whiskey and I was stopped at a roadblock. That's how nervous you both are. Don't worry about it. All I can tell you is that this is great, and we thank you for the work that you're both doing. So it must have been a great evening for you. Let's start off with you, Sergeant Ramara. How was the evening for you?
It was one of the best I've ever been.
Yes.
in. Yes.
One of the best nights of your life.
Yes.
I'm sure it was. And what about for you, Lieutenant van Wyk?
Thank you, Len. For me, it was an amazing feeling. It was a humbling feeling to experience and the recognition we received and all the effort that the national management, SAPS top management have put in order to make the event possible. So for me, it was an amazing feeling.
That's fantastic. And I mean, you know, the great thing is that, and we all read it, there's a lot of negativity around the SAPS and police officers, and you do get, you know, a lot of negative feedback, I imagine. So to take an evening to celebrate the work that you both do, it must have felt good for a change to be honoured for good work and highlighting the good work. Let's talk about that, Lieutenant.
No, it's true, it's truly, and it's not always that we receive appreciation for the work that we do. But it's work that we have to do. It's our responsibility, and we do it to the best of our ability. Okay. And we try to sustain and maintain good service delivery to the community at all times.
Let's talk about the award, the Man of the Year award. I love that. I don't necessarily understand it, but talk to me about what it means. What is it that they were celebrating in that particular category?
On that one, it was the police in general.
Yes.
Yes. What are the police doing outside? Are they focusing on the crime, or they are generalizing by servicing the whole community?
Okay.
Yes.
So it is, if I understand you correctly, you're saying that it's work that you do outside of the police force as well.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not necessarily what you just do on the job. It's you as a person and a man, and how you help the community besides what you do in your job.
Yes, because when you attend a complaint, you will find some difficulties. Some people are sick. You will find that those things outside there. So you must help those people in order to get what you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Lovely. Well, let's, Lieutenant, some community members complain about the SAPS and the lack of visibility and all of those things. Now, you won the Visible Policing Award. Talk to me about that.
Yes, Leanne, visibility is key, especially in the area where I perform duties. I am attached to the flying squad. I am the commander of the Johannesburg Flying Squad. So with the resources we have, we always ensure and put strategy in place to optimize visibility, because with visibility come prevention of crime. With visibility, the community feels safe. And we always talk to our members and encourage them to remain visible, but also to ensure effective visibility. So not visibility where the general public just see police patrolling, but also where they can see police are stopping and searching suspicious vehicles and suspicious persons.
Yeah.
So it's always something that we are aware of to enhance and ensure visible policing in all the communities that we serve.
Lieutenant, where are you based? What is your precinct?
I am the commander of the Johannesburg Flying Squad.
So it's the Johannesburg Flying Squad.
That is correct.
I mean, it's a tough task on your hand.
It is. It
and so
truly
to
is.
get something like visible policing when you have so many areas that you've got to be policing and you've got to be in, I mean, that's a great accolade for you. It really is. How do you manage to do it?
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Yes, it is. It's of course an area of Johannesburg is very challenging.
Yeah.
But we need to ensure that we understand the needs of our community. We focus on the hotspot areas. Obviously, Johannesburg is a big area, so we will identify our hotspot areas, ensure that we deploy in our hotspot areas, and that our deployment is effectively. So to be recognized for an award like the award that I've won, Visible Policing Officer of the Year, they take the unit's achievements and success into consideration. So the Johannesburg Flying Squad has done well.
Yeah.
The team that I am leading has done well, and then we have achieved great successes.
Fantastic. Well, well done to you and your team. Sergeant Ramara, I'll read this because you're a member of the Germiston Flying Squad. You gave us a little bit of an understanding what you do in terms of community projects, but I'll elaborate for you. You've done stuff in Tokoza. You collect food and old clothes. You give it to the Cathoris children and families. These are wonderful things that you're initiating and you're doing. What made you want to have such a good relationship and to give back so much to these communities that you're servicing?
The leaders are born, not created. So I've grown up in rural areas. So some of those people, they are struggling.
Yeah.
So one thing motivates me on that one is Tracker SA gave me the opportunity to donate. They gave me 10,000 rand to donate to the charity of my choice. So one day I went there and checked what are they in need of.
Yeah.
So on those things, on those charities, I spotted one in Ramatlala in Limpopo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were struggling. They didn't even have a sponge where they can. Some of those children, they are not. They don't have legs. Some they just
bad.
Bad.
And you
bad.
wanted to donate that money to them and to help them. It's such beautiful stories. I'm sure there are many more where that came from, but thank you for the work that you're doing in and out of your police service work. And as well for you, thank you, and to your team as well. Keep up the great work in keeping Johannesburg and the Germiston areas as much as you can safe. So thank you again. Let me reintroduce you to them and congratulate them. Here with us was the Lieutenant Colonel van Wyk category winner for Visible Policing Employee of the Year and the Man of the Year winner, Sergeant Kgabo Ronny Ramara. Gentlemen, congratulations, and also congratulations to all of the other men and women that walked away with winners on Friday, awards on Friday night.